Alright, so in-game content. You have AI that are on your team. So you start with an elite pet. And as you go up through the game, you unlock more elites. And you also unlock gambits for their combat styles. So since you have 4 directional padding, 4 arrows on your directional pad, you can have 4 AI on your team. And I suppose you can have more by making them open up menus too. But the point is that you choose which one you want to give, and then he's got his 4, or they can lead to more menus, gambits, for how they're going to attack or what they're going to do, or what they should do with their weapons or whatever. And you have all that set up. So as you go through the game, you unlock more and more and more of these. And some of them have special perks, some of them have more health, some of them have more speed. And so you control your team. Because this is a campaign that we're referring to, because the multiplayer is just multiplayer. And you can have elites in those too that you control, so you have your squadrons. But the point is that this is how you make it through your campaign. You've got a team that you manipulate and you control. On a side note, the different armors and everything that you unlock should technically adjust the amount of speed you have, how high you can jump, how much armor you have, but not so much that a level 1 who's incredibly good isn't completely undone by a level 50 of the same caliber that he is. So the armor doesn't literally make you better. It's like when you're completely hammered and drunk and that one little stray bullet didn't kill you. And it's funny. That's the benefit to these speed boosts and everything. It's not significant. I haven't played Halo 4 enough to talk about all their different ARs and all of their AR assault rifle and their BRs and how they gave them different skins and everything. I thought that was too much when I first played. I thought the graphics of Halo 4 was shooting too far for what they wanted. But in reality, it's essentially perfect, and I'm not going to complain about their system. I'm not going to tell them how to do their thing. Just hoping people grasp the vision of what this can be. So when you run into a god, some of them have 4 guns right from loadout. So it's like you're never going to have them run out of ammo. And the AI do have limited ammo. And then, so the ability to shoot while you're running is like a perk. Like you can be sprinting and be able to jump. And they should be able to put in the components that you can look around corners and you can strafe, but still standing. So you're like ducking while you move sideways. So when you're in like a close range combat brawl, you can be evasive. And it makes it so you're actually countering each other. You're actually dueling with each other. And it becomes more of a game of skill. And that's what I always liked about Halo. You don't just see the guy and shoot and he dies. You can escape like a face-to-face melee combat with like 5 people, get a quadra kill with the guy in the outrange, reloading as you escape. And then you come back and you get like 10 kills before you die. It was just a genuine game of skill. It was awesome. So as you're going through the game, you would unlock levels where there would be waves coming in, where a dropship would come and drop off Covenant. And if you don't kill the Covenant, they're gonna run to like a terminal. They unlock their terminal and then they retreat, or they go in a building and they bunker down. And then next time that this wave comes, it's gonna be bigger and stronger because they made it to their terminal or because you didn't kill them. And eventually, they're gonna have so many of them on the map, they can steal your kills by killing your opponents, or they can kill you. And instead of the game being to 50 kills, with all the suicides and everything, maybe your team has a total death cap of 70 kills. You can only die 70 times, and you need 50 kills to win. Now, if you're about to get kills because they're easy kills seemingly, and the waves are killing, well, maybe you should prevent the waves from existing. And then so there would be other ones where they're the brutes, and they run across the map like a siege, like they're going somewhere, and they just kill anything in their way. And as many brutes as get across is how many extra brutes there's going to be in the next wave. And then so you have armies just rushing through. Or there can be other ones where the Covenant drop on one side, because you can't be Covenant. You can only be Spartan. That's a big part about the game. And then on the other side of the map, the brutes drop in. And then so you're fucked. And then you got your Covenant on your own side, because Covenants are about leadership, not about racial wars. brutes are just brutes. They don't have any leadership. They're just asinine. So it would be cool, since 2 weapons is never really enough. If you had like SMG, you had a pistol, and you had like your AR or whatever on your back. I'm only referring to these names because they're what they actually got in the game. But what if you had a sword? You completely ran out of ammo. You're stuck to your melee. You're in Olympus. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to have a choice between a sword or like a spear as your melee loadouts. And then they're different, right? So you come in with your sword, it's short range, and you can say that you got like a wider range or however it works, and your spear's longer range. So it's a matter of variation. Options are always good. Anyways, I'm out of time again. Fuck me.